Well, I am at the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I just woke up. Boy, I was going to spend a couple hours working on these boxes here last night, and I was so tired. I fell asleep and slept about 12 or more hours. So, wow, I got to thank the pastor. And there's some avocados dropping, and some macadamia nuts, and even bananas down there. I need to call the pastor and ask him if I can eat that because there's avocados falling on the ground. Anyway, I'm not going to show my face more because I just woke up. So let me show you over here. I want to give you an idea what's in the boxes. People say, what's in the boxes? So I'm going to show you. So this right here is a one-way valve. It's copper and it works really good. You can see right in there, it's a one-way valve. You would use this in a bilge area that's under the water line on a boat. Here's also some copper fittings and valves that are nice. This here is a very important light for up on top. This is a clear white light up on top. This is a stainless steel brush, so you can use this on the boat. It's all stainless steel, so everything is. These here, I've got two of these. These would go on the back of the boat, so if you're towing, it doesn't rip the boat apart. You can actually, it's for a fish line or whatever, but you see here how this has a spring action, has a spring. This won't rust. I mean, this is good for the Philippines. And something like this is like $300-400 for one of these. I mean, it's ridiculous the prices on these things. I got two of them. So, toggle switches, light for inside the boat. This line, rope here, this line is incredibly good line, expensive. You cannot buy it in the Philippines. These things are really, really useful, and I got a bunch of them. You see this right here? This is good for when we have our sail up. It's hard for you non-sailing people to know what these things are. This right here is a scraper. Okay, so this here is this is something that cools. It's copper or brass or whatever. It doesn't rust, and the oil goes through here, and the water runs through here, and you can cool. It's like so salt water can run through this, through the pump, and cool your engine. It's a heat converter, transfer, whatever, cooler. So that's going to go on the boat for the engine. And this right here, is obviously, sorry, this right here is a tool set, which I really, really need over there. And then right here we've got vice grips. This is a air pump to pump up the life raft, emergency life raft. And got zip ties in there. Emergency, if you're at sea, there's a emergency kit here for fish. I don't eat fish, but anyway, this is an emergency kit with all kinds of different things. There's you know, you can see a variety of stuff in here that's very, very valuable, but I've got empty space. You see the empty space, so I'm going to put clothes in that. Now the next box, this is a life ring. It's a brand new life ring, and these are very, very important because it's required by the government in the Philippines or in the United States, by Coast Guard or whatever. And you can throw it out if someone falls overboard. It has this tough rope. It's strong. It's you know, really nice. So what's underneath here? Underneath here is an anchor. See that? It's a huge anchor, and I cut it in half. And I don't know what kind of metal this is, but it's cast, and it doesn't. It's going to be a little bit difficult welding, connecting these, probably with bolts and stainless bar on either side. But it's a very large, heavy anchor. I can hardly lift it. And that's going to be really wonderful for our boat, because I spent $100 making one out of rebar, and then it rusted up. This was just put in here for, let's see, food. So you see all this empty space that's in here? You see all this empty space? Look at the anchor. All this empty space. So I'm going to fill this with clothes. The way that this angle is, this barely fits, but by putting it on an angle like that, we can do it. Okay, what's in the next box? The next box, so in the boat, it's nice to have your tools always available. So this is a stainless steel toolbox that goes on the inside of your boat where you put your tools. There's a little electric boat motor here. So I have stuffed already children's clothes in here that I had already gotten, and I'm putting it around. Some of these weird angles, this boat motor barely goes in here. You see that? And the prop goes way down there. That's a wonderful little electric boat motor, which if you're in a little harbor area and there's no wind and stuff, you can maneuver the boat around very nicely with that. So these are the 3 boxes right here.